Good morning, guys. This is Johnny from Journeyman Barber Supply, and as you can see by the background around me and probably the shakiness of my camera today, that I'm in the car. I'm on my way to Dallas. I'm making a supply run, so I thought, what else better to do than to make a video? So here we go. What's on my mind today is different than what we've talked about on this channel. It is barbers and their finances. Majority of barbers that I talk to are pretty financially illiterate. And what I mean by that is they can't tell you how much they've made. They can't tell you what their weekly average is. And they can't tell you where their money goes. So I'm going to tell you 3 things that I learned probably 8 years ago. I've been in this now for 14 years, so I was a little late to the game, and I was like everybody else. Made a lot of money, spent a lot of money, spent a lot of time wondering where all my money went. But I had a lot of cool crap. So here are the 3 things. These are going to seem very basic and very simple to a lot of you, but to some it's a brand new concept. So number 1, you got to get a separate account, a business account. Now this doesn't actually have to be a business account as long as it's a separate account from your personal account. This is where all of your money goes in. So something that I learned in the past is to be able to know how much money you made, you've got to have a separate place for it all to go so you can look at that. What I personally do is all of my card transactions get deposited into here, all of my Venmos get deposited into here, Apple Pays, all of that jazz. And then on my cash, I take all of my cash and I hold it to the end of the week, and then I go deposit it into this account once I'm through at the end of the week. That way I can total up everything and know how much I made. Number 2, I write myself a check, not an actual paper check. I transfer myself a paycheck from this account to my personal account. And I do that so that way I can budget. Budgeting is key. So that way I'll actually know, like how much I made. If somebody says how much you make, most barbers say in between this and this. I also take and do a 6-week running average of what I make. Now, that is something else that is very, very important to do. The 3rd thing is to learn how to live on what your 6-week running average is. In this industry, we have tons of ups and downs, highs and lows, peaks and valleys, whatever you want to call them. We have them. Everything is geared around holidays, different events, times of years, graduation, all that stuff. So it's best to take a 6-week running average and build a budget off of that. Now I always leave myself a little bit of cushion out of every paycheck into my business account to pay for shears, clippers, blades, because it's not if your stuff's gonna break, it's when your stuff's gonna break, when your clipper's gonna go out, when your stuff's gonna get dull, when your comb is gonna break, when you're gonna need more clipper spray, all that good stuff. So you gotta figure in all that stuff, leave yourself a cushion, and learn to pretend like it's not there. And that's pretty much the basics. I mean, it's super, super simple, but the amount of barbers that don't do this is mind-boggling. And the amount of barbers who at any given day are gonna spend 80% of what they brought in that day, mind-boggling. Anyway, didn't have anything else to do, so I thought I'd bring you guys those 3 little tips. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day, and we will see you guys soon.